Hello beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yola. For those who are new or who have never seen me before, I currently live in Puerto Rico. I have been living here for just over 2 years and I have learned a lot on my journey of life and on my personal journey of embracing being sexy. I do believe that this will be a lifelong journey and I am progressing. I continue to have knowledge and information on how to improve small things so that they add up so that you end up being your sexiest self. How to be your sexiest self. These tips are things that you can incorporate into your everyday routine, your everyday life, so that you could change things up, switch up your vibe, and end up aligning with a more sexy presence, a more sexy energy, a more sexy version of yourself. First tip I have for you guys is aroma. Aroma. What is aroma? Aroma is the air that roams around you, okay? As in your fragrance, what you smell like. Personally, I am experimenting with perfumes. I have been experimenting with fragrances for the last 5 years. I have been trying out fragrances that people would recommend on YouTube. There's a lot of women who have these videos where they're like, these are the scents that make people turn their heads. These are the scents that I wear that cause traffic to stop. I would recommend you trying out new fragrances outside of what you normally try. If you are a person and you are wanting to tap into your sexiest self and you do not get a lot of compliments on your fragrance, or you're not a person who people ask, hey, what are you wearing? You smell so good. Then I would suggest that you experiment with your fragrance, because each person's body chemistry mixes with different fragrances to create a fragrance that then attracts other people. So if you experiment and you start to see how people are reacting to you, then you can know what fragrances are meant for you, what fragrances work best for you. In my experiences, the aroma that I carry have opened doors that I couldn't have opened on my own. Meaning that there are certain fragrances that I have worn that have been just so neck turning. On those days, it's just a crazy day to me, because it's like I'll walk somewhere, everybody's like, you smell so good, what do you have on? Wow. And I'm like, I haven't even opened my mouth. Before you even open your mouth, you are already being received, regardless of if you want to acknowledge it or not. So utilize the fact that people use their senses, and one of them is the sense of smell. And before they talk to you, give them the opportunity to smell you and know that you are that person. You love yourself. You are attractive. You are somebody that they want to get to know. You smell amazing. People want to talk to you. People want to talk to you. Just think of it like that. The way you smell can change somebody's day, their mood. It can change everything. Focus on layering things. What soap are you using, right? And then what lotion are you using? What moisturizer are you using? What deodorant aroma are you using? How does everything go together? Then think about your cologne, your perfume, your fragrance. What is sticking to you? If you're a person that can't really use heavy scented stuff and you want to still have an aroma, look into natural oils like lavender. Look into light fragrances like baby oil and vanilla. Vanilla is a very, very popular, always well-rounded, loved fragrance, because you literally just smell like a sweet baked cupcake walking around. Recently, I ended up buying a vanilla fragrance and I wore it, and I ended up getting complimented, wow, you smell like a donut. You smell so sweet. It's an aroma that's very innocent, but because it's innocent, people can make it sexual in the sense of, oh, you smell so sweet. Do you taste as good as you smell? When I got that question, I was like, that just lets me know that I have everything in order. The second thing that I want to talk about is your appearance. And in the appearance category, I want to start with your hair. How does your hair look? Did you comb it? Did you try gel? Did you go to the barber shop? Have you tried a new look? Think about your hair. Think about your presentation. Because personally, When I look at people, I look at all of you. I believe that there's a study that's been done, don't quote me, but I believe there's a study that talks about first impressions and the fact that most people remember the first impression. In being your sexiest self, you want your first impression to be top tier, which means that you're working on showing up as the best you that you can each day, as many days as possible. If you're not somebody who knows how to do your hair, look into scarves, look into hats, okay? Do research on creative styles. Maybe you need to try new hair products. There's so many people that I know who have curly hair and they don't know what to do with their curly hair. And all I'm thinking in my head is there's so many products on the line. Try out products. See which one makes your hair more curly. See which one makes your hair more manageable. See which one makes your hair more shiny. All of this matters. Put it together. Get you a nice regimen where you are set at a higher bar than you normally operate at. Because once you set yourself at that bar, you are automatically always that level of sexy, regardless of if you remember or not. Next thing with appearance is your clothes. Your clothes matter. I'm not saying that you have to be the richest person. I'm not talking money. I'm talking aesthetic. You want to look clean. White tees work. Black tees work. You do not have to be the most fashionable person in this world to be a sexy person or your sexiest version of yourself. I see people wear all black outfits all the time, do a little gel in their hair, and they look sexy because they smell amazing. They look clean cut. They're not too talkative. They give off this vibe that is perceived as confident, which is automatically perceived as sexy. Look at your wardrobe. Throw away things that don't fit. Throw away things that have a hole in it. Throw away your shoes that you know don't look good, or make a conscious effort not to wear those shoes when you are going out or you're going out to events. I would suggest that you improve your wardrobe overall because it impacts how people perceive you, how people see you. Personally, I've been upgrading my wardrobe for the past 6 months to a year. And my wardrobe now is a bit more polished. I have more colors in it. I have more form-fitting outfits. I have more dressy, meaning that when I get dressed to go out, I don't have to think too hard about what it is that I'm wearing because I've already done the work to make sure that my wardrobe is cohesive and that it goes together. I've been introducing color into my wardrobe. Color and my skin go together so well. It's like eye-catching and it feels good to me. I'm giving package. I feel like in being your sexiest self, that's the goal. The goal is to build your package of what it is that you're delivering. You're delivering that you are worthy of greatness. You are worthy of people holding the door for you. You are worthy of freebies and gifts and smiles and compliments and generosity. You are worthy of all of these things. And by putting all of these advices that I'm providing you into play, you are being your sexiest self continuously. If you don't know anything about wardrobe, do some research on the internet, look into stylists, look into outfits of the style that you want to portray. You can wear whatever you want. We live in a world where you can wear whatever you want, do whatever you want. If you would like to be your sexiest self, be a little bit more intentional with what you're wearing. Be a little bit more intentional with how you looking. The next tip that I have for you guys is mystery. Mysterious. People who are deemed as sexy tend to be deemed as sexy because they are also mysterious. When I talk about sexy, you guys, I am not talking about nudity. And I'm not talking about attention seeking. I'm focusing on the energy of sexy. With being mysterious, for me, what that means is not over talking, not over sharing. If you are a person who talks a lot and you love to share, I would suggest that you practice more silence. Maybe you need to sit down and meditate. Maybe you need to do more yoga. I'm realizing a lot of things about myself. And what I realize is, as extroverted as I am, I have introverted qualities, which means that if I don't have anything to say, I'm not saying anything. If I have something to say, I will say something. Sometimes if I have something to say, I still won't say anything if I don't feel like it's gonna be well received. Point is, I come across as a quiet person at certain times. And then I come across as a loud person at other times. And I really just fluctuate. But I will say is that when it comes to me meeting new people, like I said, the first impression matters. I do not engage in trying to sell myself. And what does that mean? For me, trying to sell myself is basically, hi, my name is this, I do this for work, I go here, and basically like providing all this information. I'm not that girl. More often than not, somebody meets me, they say hello to me, I say hello to them. They may ask my name, I may ask their name. They may tell me what they do for work, I may say that's great. I'm not telling you more information than necessary. I'm very vague. And I didn't realize that being a bit vague adds to the mystery. Who is this person and where do they come from and what are they doing? People start to have so many questions in their minds and they're just wanting to peel back the layers of you and get to know you. There will be many people in life that will want to get to know you, and I truly don't believe that everybody deserves that access. The best thing that you can do is to not allow them to peel back the layers and get to know you quickly. It shows that you're not someone who cares to be liked by other people. You're not craving something. You're not coming across as thirsty or as desperate or as needy. You're coming across as, it's nice to meet you. If we end up building something in the future, so be it. And if we don't, let's enjoy this moment. And that is a space where people are like, ooh, I hope I'll see this person again, or I would love to continue to learn about this person. And that mystery is what is sexy. If you are somebody who doesn't feel like you're mysterious, I suggest, and this is not just for those people, this is for everybody, I suggest that you take a new class. Take a class of some type. Take a dance class, take an art class, pottery, knitting, sewing, take a cooking class, take any class so that you have something going on. The reason why I suggest that is I know that a majority of the world goes from their home to work, from work to their home, and then they may have a third place. More often than not, the third place is if they're going out, if they go to the gym, if they have a child that they have to pick up from school, if they are in school themselves, that tends to be the third space. So in order to open yourself up to more, in order to have more to talk about and to potentially share, take a new class. That way you have something new going on with you. It'll be something interesting to talk about. Oh, and I started taking a new pottery class that I've been taking for a few weeks. Whoa, pottery? I feel like it's surprising. The element of surprise is very attractive. Take new classes, you meet new people. As you meet new people, you get new experiences. As you get new experiences, you're evolving whether you know it or not. As you take all the tips that I've given you before, and then you take a new class, that'll also give you room to practice with those people on being sexy, being quieter, practicing your aroma, doing all the things that I'm telling you. This is a personal tip that I have. Personality. Personality is different, right? Everybody's different. Everybody shows up different. I say be you. That is my line that I'm gonna ride by. Be you. Now, if you feel like I've been being me and I haven't been sexy, some people tell me I talk too much. Some people tell me I don't talk enough. Some people tell me I'm weird. Some people tell me this. Okay. All right. Find somebody who is sexy and imitate that person, okay? I'm not saying to copy everything they do. I'm not saying to try to be that person. I'm saying to take qualities from them that they portray, whether it's the way they walk, whether it's the way they stand, whether it's the way they sit. You know, maybe they cross their arms, they cross their legs, they tilt their head, whatever it is. Practice that. Practice it in your home, practice it in your car, practice it in the spaces where there are a lot of people. And practice moving out of the version of yourself that you don't believe is sexy. Practice moving out of that. Being my sexiest self now feels fun. It feels light. It feels happy. And it feels like I'm constantly creating. It feels like I can wear anything, do anything, go anywhere, create any look, and enjoy other people as I enjoy this life, because it's like I'm not worried about being sexy. Because in my mind, regardless of how people react to me on the outside, in my mind, I'm like, Yeah, I smell so good. I'm so sexy. I did my hair. Oh wow, like I lotioned up today. And I put on the best outfit I could for the day. There's like a whole bunch of checks in my mind that I'm like, once I have all this in order, like it's an automatic A. I will say, like, not every day will you receive the compliment of you being sexy, but you will receive compliments of, I like your hair, you smell good, I like your outfit, I like the way you walk, I like the way you stand, I like the way you talk, you are interesting, you are mysterious, oh my gosh, you're funny, you're surprising to me. All of those compliments connect to who you are being when you are being your sexiest self. The very last topic that I want to talk about is your teeth. Teeth are important. Personally, I have a lisp and a slightly crooked smile, but like my smile is beautiful because it's mine and I know how it's evolved to be how it is today. And I just do the best that I can with brushing my teeth, keeping them as white as I can. Your smile matters. And I tend to actually get a lot of compliments on my smile where people are like, wow, you have a beautiful smile. And I'm like, thank you. Like, it's beautiful because it's mine and it's imperfect. And I keep the teeth as white as I can. I'm doing my best, so I am my sexiest self. If your teeth are jacked up, I suggest that you focus on that. They're very, very important. They're a part of your look. And you don't want to be that person that always talks like this. Like you're talking to somebody and you're trying to hold your mouth or you're covering your mouth when you're talking, because then that impacts your sexiness. Like it may shift people away from you. Because then it's like, does that person's breath stink? Why don't I never see that person smile? Like, are they not happy? Get your teeth whiteners, do what you can to upkeep your teeth, go to your dentist. And if you can afford to upgrade your smile, then do that. Because your smile is a forever part of you. So if you adjust your smile one time in your life, then you can have $1 million smile forever. And that will open more doors than you know. There's been so many times where like I'm talking to somebody and it seems like, you know, they're giving me a hard time for some reason, right? And then like they say something funny and I like bust out smiling. Then it's like the entire energy of, wow, you have a beautiful smile. The second that compliment comes out, I'm like, oh, piece of cake. And now I'm feeling better, they're feeling better, and I'm just like, things are flowing. I really hope that this video helps. If you need any more tips, go back to the other 2 videos that I made called How to Be Sexy and How to Be Sexier, which are part 1 and part 2 of this series that I'm making, where I'm diving into providing advice on being sexy in your energy and allowing other people to interpret that sexy energy and for you to live a more fun, good, flirtatious, happy life. We are all innately sexy. I will forever say that. That's the hill that I'm willing to stand on, okay? That being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Peace.